What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Black Outlaw, and welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Black Outlaw. Today, I'm going to show you how to make some meatloaf, and I'm not talking about that bat out of hell coming out there singing, I would do anything for love. Because what we're going to do is make some loaf, daddy. So, first thing you got to do, you want to let your meat loaf, and my daddy used to say that. He used to say, don't let your meat loaf. So, we're going to go ahead and get our loaf to make the meat loaf itself. So, today, I've got some ground beef, and then this ground beef mixed with pork, because let me tell you something, buddy. I almost had to take out a damn loan on my car to go get some groceries to do what I do. You know, they got this new diet going around where they say you don't want to eat too much, just go buy a tank of gas. So, I went ahead and got that meat. We're going to put that in there. Put some eggs in there. I hope you didn't eat them for breakfast, because I know you get up and do that and watch cartoons. So, put the 2 eggs in there. Next, we're going to crush up some cracker and put it in there too. Because, you know, I don't know why it's just kind of like a binder deal that you got to do. It's like when you went to school and you had your trapper keeper with all your agendas in it. So, go ahead and put that in there. A little mustard, just so we get a little wang dang to make it go. So, and then we're going to add a little soy sauce. It don't have to come from the the takeout place down the street, but it don't hurt if it does. And then we're going to season the thing up just a little bit, a little salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some parsley flakes, you know, because I like that mean green. So we put all that in there, and you're saying to yourself, like, oh, why didn't you put an onion in there? Well, you know, that's the damn thing. I left the bloomin' onion at the Outback Steakhouse, because I really should have put an onion in here. I had one, I totally forgot, and you probably know why. So put an onion in there if you got it. If you don't, it's going to be just fine. If you don't like veggies, this one's for you. So we put all that in there. Now I want you to take your old meat grabbers, and you better make sure you wash them too. Because we're going to grab our meat, and we're going to turn it around, make it good. Now, once you get everything mixed together, got a good consistency on it, you got to get your meatloaf pan. Me, I ain't got no damn pan. I got this disposable tray here. I got a little 4-pack of them down there at the Wall of World. And the thing about this is, once you're done, toss it in the garbage, less dishes, because you know me, buddy. I ain't got time for that shit. So, we're going to go ahead and put that in there, and I want you to take your meat mixture and kind of just massage it, sink to it, sweet meat, lay down, be good, and make sure that everything is spread out evenly in that deal there. So, get your oven. You're going to set your oven on 350. Today, I'm rocking the turkey roaster for visual purposes, but your oven, put it on 350, get it preheated, get yourself preheated too if you know what to do. Put that loaf in there. I put it in there, put mine in there about 45 minutes or so. Once you start to look at it, you see that pool of grease and that good color on there, you know that you got it rocking and rolling. So, like Rick Dangerfield. Now, go ahead and get that stuff. I like to take mine out at this point, drain a little bit of that grease off there, because we don't want too much fat. We got it damn enough. Pour a little bit of that out, put it back in the oven, and now we're going to put our glaze on there. Let's go ahead and get our ketchup. Some people like to get fancy with this. They use barbecue sauce. They'll pick some of this with some brown sugar and some da-da-da. You know me, I ain't got time for that. Yeah, give me that great value, and let's slosh and go. Put it on there pretty heavy duty, because to me, you got a big old loaf. I want some flavor upstairs. Flavor it up, spread that out, put it back in the oven for 20 minutes or so. Just kind of get that good and beautiful, baby. And then, once it's beautiful, we're going to have a beautiful sight and a big, beautiful bite of meatloaf tonight. And I'm damn ready for it, so. Alright, baby, the time has come. Meatloaf is done. And I'm having that first bite for myself. And I'm glad you can't see in here, because it's like the 45th bite. I love meatloaf, dude. And when you make it, you can get your own bite out of the damn pan. Can't nobody say nothing to you. So, let's get loafed up. What? First of all, went perfect on that ketchup. Perfect amount. Perfect seasonings and the stuff, you know. Like garlic coming through. A little bit of ketchup, that soy sauce, and that mustard on the back end. Really missing that onion though, I'm going to be honest with you. Should have put that onion in there. So, got to remember for next time. And, you know what? Let's get to next time, because I want to thank y'all for stopping by and watching another episode of Cooking with Black Awe. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow me on social media. You can also watch all my other cooking videos right here on my YouTube channel. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get some more meatloaf if you know what I'm talking about, buddy. Let's go get on that, and love you. See you next time. Thanks for stopping by. All the good things. Now, shoot, get away. My meatloaf, not George. Yeah, you have a little bite. A little bite. I'm not kidding about that.